You are telling parents that they are poisoning their children, and you have absolutely no evidence of doing that.
Two of America's best-known doctors and college roommates argue on national TV, but the key question remains, is apple juice bad for your kids? ABC's Dr. Richard Besser called out his old friend Dr. Mehmet Oz. He said Oz's report on apple juice was fear-mongering.
Action News reporter Anu Prakash has the story.
Dr. Oz's controversial comments about apple juice on Wednesday's show.
Some of the best-known brands in America have arsenic in their apple juice.
Have left behind a bad taste for some people, like ABC's health and medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser. He confronted Oz this morning on Good Morning America.
This fear-mongering, it reminds me of yelling fire in a movie theater. I'm very annoyed about this.
Oz claims some apple juices contain unsafe levels of arsenic. There are two forms of arsenic, organic and inorganic. According to the FDA, inorganic is harmful, the other is non-toxic. The kind in the apple juice is the organic variety. The Dr. Oz show didn't test for both kinds of arsenic individually.
How can you go on the air and publish arsenic results without breaking it down into into inorganic and organic, into the dangerous kind and the kind that's not dangerous?
I disagree, Rich. You know, we looked at the total arsenic levels because that's what the FDA looks at. That's what the EPA evaluates initially. In addition, your assumption that organic arsenic is safe is not true.
Oz says he's concerned about long-term effects of arsenic.
The FDA and the EPA have been continually reducing the amount of arsenic they think is safe for us.
Mehmet, you are still implying that drinking apple juice is exposing children to toxic arsenic, and you haven't even done that test. That is wrong. That is fear-mongering. You're telling parents that they are poisoning their children, and you have absolutely no evidence of doing that.
Denise Donahue is the executive director of the Michigan Apple Committee. She says Oz's claims are inflammatory.
The real problem with, the Dr. Oz report is that he does not take into account naturally occurring arsenic. Arsenic is in our soil, it is in our air, it's an element, for heaven's sake.
The FDA sent a letter to the Dr. Oz show 5 days before the program saying it would be misleading and irresponsible to air it. Dr. Oz, meantime, is still standing by his claims.
I'm not fear-mongering. We did our homework on this, Rich, and we spent a lot of time making sure we got our numbers right.
Anu Prakash, Channel 7 Action News.
And here are some more details on the controversy from the U.S. Apple Association. It says the Dr. Oz show got results based on a method intended for testing water and not juice. It adds the FDA has a specific method for testing fruit juice, and drinking water standards should not be used as a benchmark when testing for arsenic in food and drinks. The FDA, which tests food safety, says there is no safety concern for apple juice. Meantime, Dr. Oz says he will still give his kids apple juice and insists there is a need for more clarity on what levels of arsenic are acceptable.
Quite a controversy going on, and Dr. Oz will be here in our Channel 7 studios tomorrow. You can be sure we will be asking him about this controversy in the new season of the Dr. Oz show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow on Action News at 5.